Ahoy, mates. My name's Captain Cordell, and today we're back again with another treasure chest of games. So, the first game that we got here was actually a game that caught my eye from a comment that was on another game that I already played. This is a very small game, and when I mean small, I do mean small. A very small game called The Living Dead. Now, I was advised by the creator of the game to mute it so I wouldn't get copyright flagged for the music that's on it. But the music that's here in the opening is actually really cool. It starts out as a music box of London bridges falling down, and then it slowly transitions into like this really awesome like punk kind of like heavy rock influenced London bridges falling down, and it's actually pretty neat, and I like it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump in here. The person that created this game wanted some honest opinions on it, and I'm gonna give that to him. So it's a very small game, like I said. You use WASD in order to control a human, and you used J, K, L, and I in order to control a zombie. And basically, what it is it's basically this kind of chaser game. If the human gets caught by the zombie wins. And I don't know if there's any way for the human to win. There's this little icon down here, which is like the zombie from the menu with a gun or something. But it's pretty cool. It's a really cool concept. So if you're looking for some tips, some tricks, and some pointers, I like the concept of the idea. The whole like tag thing. We're gonna call it the tag concept. The tag concept's pretty cool. I like the idea of having a zombie in the human because I like zombie movies. Zombie movies are one of my favorite franchises. So I think if you're gonna take this a step further, what you might want to do from here is give the humans a bit of an upper hand, an easier upper hand. If there is a gun, I haven't found one yet. But it would be a lot neater to see the humans have an upper hand here. Maybe some more level design, like a graveyard or a manor or a hospital, something with like some traps or some walls, and maybe a timer. So if the zombies don't get all the humans before the timer ends, then the humans win. And if the zombies get all the humans, then the humans win. Well, other than that, it's a really cool game concept. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone else here to play video games with me. Mostly because most of my roommates, I don't really converse with, and the roommate that I do converse with isn't here. So yeah, but yeah, I really like the idea of the game, the Living Dead demo, which is what this is. It's a demo. I really like it. You've got tons of potential to work with. See, sometimes people look at games and there's not a lot to it, and they go, "Oh, well, that's boring. I don't want to mess with that." But no, I love these games like this. Not because what they are, but what they can be. They have this ability to be something so much better, so much greater than they initially appear. You've got something here that you can work with, that you can grow, that you can blossom with, that you can get insight from other people in the community that you can just work this game with, and you can turn it into something great. And I look forward to seeing what you can do with this. But as far as my initial opinion comes off, it's a great game, and I do like it. It just needs a little bit more. So, without further ado, let's head back to our second game. Ahoy, mates, and welcome back to our next game. We're playing a game called Kiara. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I am terrible with names. But this game, as well as the rest of the games that we're playing for this treasure chest, are games for the indie game making contest. We've already played a couple of those games from that. I believe Curse of Evelyn and Necroma, they were both from the indie game making contest. So this is a black and white 2D.
Ever heard of the elevator game? Me
Ooh,
neither, until a friend learned about it at a small horror con
I know
several
about the elevator
years
game,
ago.
but I'm just gonna.
Kiara was her name. She was so into it, and of course, she wanted to try it.
Ooh,
She even got me to tag along.
what?
I didn't go into the elevator though. It's just a kid's game, I thought. That was the last day I saw my friend.
Yeesh.
10 years is a long time. After we all mourned her, life slowly started to move on. I even got a job running errands at a local office.
Hmm.
Everything was finally looking a bit better. I really thought I'd never see my friend again. Until...
That is wonderful artistness drawing. I don't know. The artwork I like a lot. It's really cool. And I just noticed that there's some lag time in my webcam. That's probably because of my recording software, and I'm very sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Um,
The elevator game. I know
what
of
is
it.
she doing?
I've heard multiple stories about it, but it's probably just a hoax. Don't look into it.
She's giving me the
Trust
chills.
me.
Her eyes. There was something not right with her eyes. Like she could see right into my soul. Where is she going?
Don't follow her.
What's that?
Uh-huh. Okay. You know you're going to the 10th floor, right? This game's just getting started, sweetie. I hate to break it to you, but...
What?
Uh-oh.
That really just happened?
Uh-uh. Don't you go out there. Don't you go... Don't you... Am I supposed to do something? Did it freeze? Aw, that's just my luck, too. Did I see that right? I'm pretty sure you did see that right. There was something seriously wrong with her. I don't know. What gave you that impression? Was it the fact that she did like complete 360 with her neck, or... Okay, so the call button is not responding. The call button. I assume you have a cell phone, right? Maybe I should just take the stairs. That is the smartest thing I've ever heard. Don't ask where everybody is. Just get the hell out. Don't be so loud. Jeez. Shush. It's one thing that I really enjoyed about playing Curse of Evelyn is in most horror games, you can be as loud as you want. Nothing's going to happen. Well, most horror games. Nothing's going to happen. But like, in a real life situation, I'm going to be quiet. You're not going to hear a peep from me, which is weird, you know, because I'm rather talkative. But you're not going to hear a damn thing from me if I'm in a situation like that. Should I check it out? I mean, we shouldn't really, but you're going to anyways. And I love the art style. That's what I wanted to say. Is I love this art style. It's really cool. That's her friend, ain't it? That's her buddy. I thought the lady that we saw in the elevator was her friend. It is you. I'm so glad you made it. Do you want us here? Okay. Oh, there's a little arrow down here. Never mind. Easy to interact. Okay. Just walk this way. So you did get my message after all. Took you a sweet time though. I've been waiting forever. Oh, that's not popcorn. That's a trash can. How can you... What? You're alive. No, this can't be. I must be dreaming. Oh, wait. Find the objects that they left behind and piece them together their past. When that's done, you can remind... You can remind them of their past and hopefully they'll find peace. I probably should have sat here and listened, but I was given the option to walk around, so I walked around. Okay, let's look at our inventory. We don't have a cell phone. Strange. This is an old computer. It might actually be older than me. There's one file open. Looks like an email. I'm sorry to inform you that we've had no choice but to assign your son, Jacob Euler, to detention for blatant disregard of public safety. He was seen chasing another student while swinging a baseball bat. You can surely understand we can't allow this kind of behavior in our elementary school. Elementary school? Which is supposed to be a safe haven for all students. The detention should serve as a good reminder for your son. The detention will end at 5 p.m. and you can come pick him up then. Regards, Miss Jones. Her son got in trouble and sent to detention. Is it normal to have kids stay that long? 5 p.m. That seems unnecessary. I wonder if this is important. Okay, well, I'll keep it in mind. But I've had to stay till 5 once. I used to get detention sometimes whenever I was in elementary school. Not as much when I got up to high school, though. I'm a good kid, I swear. There's really not much we can interact with in here. But I love this art style. It's a 2D black and white surreal horror game. Is what I think it said on the itch.io page. And from what we can gather, from the story that we were presented, is we were sent into this other world. Basically what the elevator game does is it's supposedly... Did those need air quotes? I didn't think that needed air quotes. Oh well. Anyways, supposedly, if you were to complete the elevator game, then you would be sent to an alternate dimension. That's about it. But some kind of medical report of some kind. Patient is female, late 30s, with multiple blunt force trauma, consistent with the car accident. Severe damage in her spine with a possibility of paralysis. Why? Why is this file here? If this is an office, this is an office, then why is she here? It shouldn't be in an actual hospital. Blood tests show that no alcohol was present in the bloodstream. According to the previous files, the patient is severely nearsighted, but her intake belongings didn't include glasses. She is currently in a medically induced coma with no clear prognosis. She was in an accident and fell into a coma. There's also something about her legs. Could it be important to remember? She didn't have her glasses with her. Okay, so I guess we're looking for glasses for this person. Okay. Standard eye chart. That's cool. Eva, Mike, Will, and... I have no clue. We won't be playing through the full demo of this game. Maybe just a little bit longer. Since we're doing a treasure chest, I don't want to go all the way through all these demos. I might come back to these demos if requested, though. But I'm just really interested in playing a lot of these demos. Because a lot of these demos, they can last up to an hour long. I think an hour was the requirement of it. Because me and my friends were interested in doing it, but we just didn't. Oh boy. Alcohol. Bottle of wine. Wait, there's a card. Joan, we just wanted to thank you for your hard work. So we thought you'd like to sit back, relax, and enjoy your favorite wine. Thank you for being such a wonderful coworker and a friend. Have a wonderful holiday. I really liked wine, so I can't see the appeal, but she must have. Okay, so Joan is the only name that I have. Maybe the last name that we need is Joan for that key lock or this pad over here. Actually, wait, it didn't have. Ooh, it didn't have that, did it? Okay. Eva, Mike, Will, and this might take a little while. I might just have to cut this down into like little segments if I really need to, because I want to show off at least some of the puzzles in this game. I want to get into this game before I go to the next one, if you know what I mean. Okay. Sobriety coin. I've seen this before. They give it to people who have stayed sober for a certain time. This seems to be a 1-year coin from Joan Ackler. Good for her. Wait a minute. So this... Let me just theorize here. This is Joan Ackler. Her son was put in detention for, I guess, unnecessary violence with a baseball bat in elementary school. So maybe she's the person who got into the car accident, because her name seems to be appearing a lot. And I think didn't the report say that that they found alcohol in her system? I think so. I'm not sure. Wait a tick. One, two, 6, 7, 7. Okay, I think I've got it. The names Eve, Mike, Will, and Joan all start with E, M, W, and J, respectively. These E's are weird, mostly because the one right below the top one, to the left, is an E but looks like an M. And if we count all the M's that appear on this E chart, there are 2. We count all the E's, there are 8. We count all the W's, there are 5. And whatever's left is 7, isn't it? Did I count correctly? Let's see here. They're the ones facing left, so... yeah. So that might be our code. Aha, glasses. Pair of glasses, so she's having trouble with her vision. These seem to be for someone who's nearsighted. This might be important to remember. Oh, that's... Three of my brothers have gone astray. Seek them, or here you'll say, to find the way, there's a game to play. Hear me, this I say, I spy with my little eye, a brew that can make your mind fly. Okay. What? Brew that can make your mind fly. You mean this? Here. I can just get out. I don't even need this. Gotta be something in here, though. This is one of the rooms that we didn't really have lots of luck in. Nothing here. I don't know. I guess that's gonna be it for Eve. Or not Eve. Kiara. That's gonna be it for this game. So if you want me, or do you want to see me try and complete this demo all the way through, make sure you leave a comment below and you tell me what you think. And make sure you tell me, hey, I want you to go ahead and try and solve the rest of this puzzle, Matt. And yeah. So let's head on to our third game. Ahoy mates, and welcome to our final game for the treasure chest. This is a game called Everbloom, and this is also part of the indie game making contest. Creatively, this game, the startup application is called Indie Game Contest, which is pretty cool. Or there's really not much to say about it, but I thought it was pretty cool. I had received a letter a few days ago. It was from my parents, who I haven't heard back from in a while. Though I couldn't tell why, I had got a bad feeling from this letter. Well, let's have a look-see here. Dear son, hope you are all settled in. With Uncle Harold, I imagine this house is a lot bigger than what you're used to. There is probably much more to see around those parts too. With the city so close by, I know you love your little exploring trips, but try not to give him too much trouble, okay? Aster, you are still young. We have always been proud of you and how quickly you've grown up. But even so, the world is dangerous. There are things that children should never know. Things that even adults should not delve into. Promise me and your mother that you will stay safe and you will try to listen to what your uncle says. Even if you do not agree, he just means the best for you. Although sometimes he is not sure how to convey it, we know that he's been perfect either in that regard. Please grow up happy and strong. And, I'm just gonna... There we go. I couldn't sit here and read the entire letter. I only know one thing. I need to get back into my hometown. Neat. So this game is also built with the Unity engine, so that's pretty cool. Press the arrow keys to move and space to interact. This guy looks super done with everything. Pretty, but I shouldn't touch them. It's been a while, but the force hasn't changed much. There he goes. Look at him go. He's going. If I remember correctly, the side gate should be just ahead. A muddy clump. Gross. Seems to be holding something. Okay, so we got the letter and we got this muddy clump. With 2 items to combine them. Can we combine the muddy clump with the letter? Okay, apparently not. So let's just keep moseying around. It said something about a gate, so I guess we should head this way. Apparently not. Maybe this way. Apparently not. Maybe this way. What about this bike? Can we just take the bike? Uncle's bike. He hasn't used it in years, so I've been borrowing it. This kid looks so nervous all the time. Whenever he's talking, and then when he's moving around, he looks super done with everything. Well, I guess I do sort of remember where stuff used to be. There's a gate I used to slip out of town from all the time. Wait, what happened to the gate? It appears it is locked. Lance and rest. I couldn't have been the only one who used this path, right? In any case, I'm not getting through this not getting through it with this condition. Okay, so maybe the muddy clump we have has a key, because that's locked. That makes sense. You know, for the sake of progression. Okay, well apparently I didn't see it, but there was a paper towel that was over here by the bike. So it's been telling me to combine the items. So I think it's talking about the paper towel. Ah, we got a key. Awesome. And now we can open the door. Or the gate. Gate. Got it. I'm already tired and it's getting late. Hope Pa hasn't gotten rid of my bed yet. Huh? The buildings. They look like they haven't been maintained in years. What's going on? I better find Pa and figure out what's happened. Yeah, this place looks good. I'm a big fan of the whole, like, urban jungle thing. Like, you know, when buildings look like they haven't been upkept in years and they got cracks running down them and they got the vines and the flowers like you see in those dystopian futures. I really like those. Really nice. Really nice. But it's when you take nice and neat and you try and combine them, you get night. It is getting late. An old journal. Okay. Click and drag bottom right corner to flip the page. Oh, there's pages? Well, that's actually a really cool feature. Okay. No more hiding. No more hiding. No more hiding. Okay, well, I'm not going to read this entire thing, but let's read the entry from December 1st, 1920. It was her. It was her all along. Her smiles, her pleas, her sorrow, all lies. She knew, but now we know too. It was her husband and those scientists at the lab. She hid his secret, and we all suffered. She hid him, and we cried for justice. And now, as we die, she hides in her office. No more hiding. No more hiding. No more hiding. So it looks like there was some sort of tragedy that went on here. Something that was unnatural, that was made by man. Maybe the scientists. A knife in a bottle. That's odd. You're not sticking your hand in the water, kid? Okay, so you smashed the bottle and you got a knife. Be careful. He's got a knife. And I'm afraid to shank somebody with it. Now I got a branch. And we're going to take with this branch, we'll put it in the water. Okay, maybe we're going to whittle it down. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're gonna poke these boxes. Ah, it's a key. Awesome. Okay, so now I got a hang of it. I got the hang of it. Don't worry. So what you gotta do is you gotta click the item, then interact. Okay, maybe that's not what we're supposed to do. But we do got this key. Ah, we can go in some of these houses. Father, please unlock the door. I know you. Haven't heard your voice. The townspeople, they aren't looking for you anymore. The voices went silent long ago. Father, the clinic, it isn't safe anymore. Mother, Father, please don't do this to me. I can't hear the thought or bear the thought of you like this. Not when this is happening. Please, not now. I don't know what to do. Father, I need you. Father, I'm scared. Ah. A teddy bear. I guess the child must have really liked it. Wait. Why does it feel like there's something heavy inside? We get to cut open the teddy bear. Children's novel was inside the teddy bear. Okay, the poppy farmer. Pat. This is Pat. Pat is a farmer. Life is hard for Pat. He does not earn a lot of money, and his neighbors always argue. But Pat is happy. Why? Well, because Pat knows that his flowers will always cheer him up. And there's a number sequence. So 2, 5, 7, 1. Pat knows the world will always be beautiful, and Pat knows that no matter what, the world will always move on. Okay. Okay, so they are closed by a combination lock. The combination is 2571. Ooh. What? Oh. I don't know why I got super intimidated. There's a bunch of old things in here, but this key looks handy. Hopefully it'll help me figure out what's going on in the town. Okay, so we got the key. So we take the key to the gate and we unlock the gate with the key. Pretty straightforward. Alright. What is that? It's a body! It's a flower boy? What the fuck? Throw the book at him! I guess we just gotta walk past him. Wait, wasn't that path blocked just now? You mean this path over here? Man, things are looking up. To our dear friend Dr. List, we gladly welcome our friend and his esteemed talents in our search to uncover new truths. Here's the passcode to the laboratory, 315. Is all we've got. And I'm pretty sure it's a 4 or 5 number lock. Girl. Huh. I don't need this on the screen anymore. Can I just... Thank you. Are we going to any of these houses? This is the lab where my parents worked, right? What happened? Should try and find a way. Or a way in. We're gonna burn something? I like burning things. Okay. Can I go this way? An old wagon. Alright, 3159. It was just some trial and error. Oh, you can. Alright, Project Bloom update report. October 5th, 1920. Effects on the experiment by product have been documented below. Day 103. The specimen exhibits little to no difference in physiology or personality. Occasionally, primarily growth begins. Strange small flowers start spreading on the specimen's body. Mild discomfort, and often to the shock of the specimen, coughing, fatigue, and nausea begins. Growth increases rapidly, and specimen's health quickly deteriorates. Growths tend to have covered half of the body by this point, and the specimen is prone to violent tendencies. Mental capacity and reasoning ability appear to diminish significantly during periods. Strange pollen is released from the flowers in intervals. The specimen appears to have lost all ability for rational thought and attacks any moving being in its immediate radius. The specimen's body appears to now automatically supply the flowers with nutrients, and through part of a Jeez. For orders of redacted, we've commenced research on Special Project Bloom. Through the guards canceling our current research, we pledge to aid in the country's defense and help create countermeasures to potential danger. So it looks like they were working on some sort of weapon or something to defend themselves against, I guess, another invading country. And I guess it got out. So let's see here. Items delivered: 1 crate, flowering plants, 8 crates, live mice, 2 sacks, mice feed, 3 persons from Peace Prison Camp, 2 crates, miscellaneous lab equipment, transportation, blah blah blah. I don't think we're gonna find anything in here. Looks like this place got ransacked. Hey, some oil. We can get up over this way. Please tell me that this is... Okay, we're gonna burn it. If it comes out towards us and it tries to hit us, we're gonna burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Actually, never mind. You know what? Die. Alright, well, that's what I'm going to do is for Everbloom. This is a pretty cool game. I'm excited to see where it goes. I've really enjoyed a lot of the games that they've shown us in the indie game contest. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day, and I hope to see you guys in my next adventure. But before we go, I want to know you guys' opinion. What was your favorite game from the indie game contest? Have you guys played in one of the games from the indie game contest that I haven't, and you think I should play it? Leave me a comment below. And if you played one of the games that I've played here, then tell me which one was your favorite. And as always, you can find the links to these games down in the description below. So again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. And aside from that, as usual, to get you guys on your way and to stop my ramblings, my name's Captain Cordell, and I'm shipping out.